I've been learning how to control my anger recently. Purely out of vanity, I realized I can't have hair like mine and also be like, Phew! Can you see this? Look at this. Right? You can't have flippy hair and an anger problem. It fucking looks evil. Right, if I was speaking German, we'd all be afraid. Just I don't even ask for this haircut. I go to a black barbershop in North Philly. This is just what they give me. Feels like a prank. Like I'm Hispanic, but I'm just light enough to get fucked with. It's like, hey, you're going up a little high on the sides. No, man, it looks good. Now you're all stuck with this, fucking one of Hitler's Argentinian grandkids. It sucks when the two people you look most like are like Ben Shapiro and that dude who upped the price on AIDS pills. Makes me feel guilty. Every day I look in the mirror, I'm just like, fuck, I'm evil. Nobody wants to fuck angry ethnic McLovin. Like, it's just... Oh, man. I'm a light-skinned Hispanic. This turned out to be a shit life. Like, growing up, all I heard was how white I looked, and just to find out I get no extra privilege. Like, I look white enough to ask for a manager, but not enough to get what I want. Like, it sucks. I lived in Ohio for 4 years, never weaseled my way out of a parking ticket. Like, turns out the cops are good at profiling. I don't know, man. I got fired recently. Swag, I don't know. You ever notice when you get fired, you can always think of like 12 other people who definitely should have been fired? Like you're sitting there getting chewed out, you're like me and not this bitch Linda. Like lazy ass Tyreek, gets to just walk around all fucking day. No one else, you all are awesome, fuck you. Living a dream. Fuck that job. Like, I worked at a call center. That's the worst job, isn't it? Like, anyone here? Yeah. This is how much it sucks working at a call center. Like, I have a friend in the Marines, right? Like 4 years, infantry. He found out where I work. He's like, that's rough. Hate that job, man. Like, it's the worst job. It's not even the worst job I've ever had. Like, I was a birthday clown in high school. I put it like this, though. I used to do pizza for a living. And one night while I was on delivery, I got caught in a gang shooting. And this is a true story. Like, I got shot at. Like, a bullet literally flew past my head. And I could have died, but I wouldn't work at a fucking call center. Anyone here work customer service? Yeah, you know, every day is this endurance trial against just a fucking hurricane of dipshits. Just... You ever get so pissed at someone on the phone that you flick off the phone? Yeah, I've done that so much, and now I invent new ways to flip, like I'm throwing fucking holy water at it. Doing the Macarena. The Hadouken. Fire! I'm sorry, I did not mean to do that at you. This happened to me one time. I had some dude scream at me for like 20 minutes about literally nothing. I got so pissed, I Googled his address. Yeah, I don't need the information. I just want to see where this prick lives. Calling into a bitch about, I placed my order on Monday, it got here on Wednesday, but online it said it shouldn't be here till next Friday. But you got your order? Yeah, what's the fucking problem? You know, when so many morons and assholes on a regular that now nice people just bother me. Hey, thank you for calling, how may I help you? Hi, how are you? What the fuck do you want? No one ever calls customer support for a real issue, you know what I mean? It's always something, I want to place this order on your website, but I don't want to put any information on your website. You have to go to a fucking store. Why do you have a southern accent? You're from Ohio. I lived there for 4 years, and my problem with that state is half of it has a southern accent, the other half fakes a Canadian one. Y'all fucks with Ohio? I don't get, how do you use the terms ma'am and meemaw in the same sentence? I work for an online bookstore in the Midwest, so we got like a lot of college students that called in, but it's always like older college students, which, hot take, if you're over 40 and you're thinking about going back to school, don't. Like, look, you don't have a future. I'm just saying, like, who's it benefiting? Like, I was reading this article one time about this lady. At 95, she got her bachelor's degree, and at 97, she gets her master's. It's all uplifting. Like, what will she do next? Die. It's a waste of time. Right? No, I mean, you know what it is? There's limited seating in every college campus you go to. That means that there could be a genius out there. It could be like in this room, or in like some low-income housing, or in one of those I'm okay with flies on my face countries. I'm just saying there's someone out there who's missing out on their education because Blanche wanted a fucking art degree. Every year we're short one prodigy thanks to some cunt with a bucket list. That's fucked up, but like, have you ever been in a classroom with an old person? Every time they raise their hand, the rest of the room's just like, ugh. I swear to God, like, they only give them the degree to shut the fuck up. So I remember being in like a biology class, all the shit I was gonna need for my future. The professor's like, does anyone have any questions? You know, one time, my mailman was telling me, oh, who gives a fuck, Gladys? Shut up! You'll be dead by graduation. Alright, you guys were here for that? Fuck yeah. I should get out of here. I've been having a rough couple of years. I'm gonna change the subject. I'm the youngest of four in my house. My just older brother's gay. And not only is he gay, but about 3 years ago he contracted HIV, which was really tragic. But a cool thing happened where he actually met another guy who also has HIV, which I thought was, you know, real weird coincidence, but they met in treatment and they fell in love, like real love. Like, you know, I have friends who like, they go back and forth in a toxic relationship where your parents always fighting or whatever, but these people met, they bought a house together, and after they bought the house, the dude proposed to my brother, and the following Valentine's Day, they ended up eloping. No big deal, they just ended up going out to the courthouse, getting hitched. So, like, cool thing that happens with comedy is we take every tragedy and we turn it into something beautiful, and I got to see that in real time, you know what I mean? Like, I have a new brother-in-law now. It's pretty sick, right? Like, yeah. But I'm still a comedian, and my first thought when he told me they got hitched was maybe HIV is the gay man's let's get married because she's pregnant. But, yeah. Like a shotgun wedding, but the barrel is just loaded with AIDS. Thank you guys, I'm Dorian Vasquez.